come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. All wideouts, no backs. Quarterback keeps it. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. The Sooners in the hurry-up. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Fires to the big fella. There he goes. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Guys, Oklahoma's transition to the SEC in 2024 taught them a lesson that you might be able to get by at times without offensive consistency, but you won't thrive. So what kind of pressure, David, is the new guy under center under?
A lot of pressure, but obviously the experience, the transfer over. He was the top guy at that spot in the transfer portal. You bring in a new offensive coordinator, new weapons around them, so a revamped new Oklahoma offense. They're hoping they will match their defense, and those wins will go up and up and up.
Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Batir. Catch in the middle, it's Sategna. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set them up 1st and goal.
Get set, get set.
Motion from the back. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The Sooners trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
The give out of the gun. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
We know a lot of offenses like to script their opening 10 plays going into games. They practice it over and over and over again throughout the week, and you just saw flawless execution on the opening drive by the offense. A nice job mixing in pass and run, getting different guys involved here early. They cap it off with a nice run late, but what a great job to take control of this game. And the offense, they've got it moving now.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. start this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut.
And on money down defensively, you've got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the fourth down.
Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. We'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with his 7-0 lead. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Sooners will hustle to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Finds his tight end. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Sooners come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Throws to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Burks. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you.
Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. And that throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
So here comes the Auburn offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. The sure hands, it's Cobb. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big third down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Makes the catch. It's Robinson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Listen, nice completion, short gain. Now you get to third down. Third down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on third down, I still got that fourth down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Let's see what they've dialed up on third and long from the 22. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. He's going to run it. On the move at the 30. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Yeah, you got to lock in on your keys. When they run this kind of offense and they do the replays, somebody has to account for the quarterback, and they forgot who that was, and he made them pay with a big play.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's...
Oh, he's got some space. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Cobb. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Coming off a season in which things really didn't go their way in conference play, and they'd love to get on a roll here this season.
Well, this is a team from a roster standpoint, though, that believes they're better on the field than they were a year ago. They've made some additions through high school recruiting, through the portal, and they think that's going to be the difference, David.
Yeah, and now they got to put it together, right? And then this is when it really works. When you get in conference play, it gets different. The familiarity within the league of all the coaches, and so this is really hard for them. But I'm interested to see what they can do and to see if they can bounce back.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn!
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that. And once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Mateer. Got it in the middle, it's Brooks. Out to the 35-yard line, and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gibson. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
At the 40, there he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10.
Belly stunner.
Hand off from the shotgun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now, I tell you, Auburn is known for playmakers on defense, and one guy who could have a massive impact on a turnaround is Keldrick Falk. David, 7 sacks a year ago, could be a top 10 pick next year.
Yeah, it's just so fun. It seems like Auburn finds these guys every single year. They've always got those guys that are fast, that are athletic, that can run, and they build their defense around them, and this is a guy that they'll do it again this year, and that's why Auburn's defense is going to be good.
Pocket breaking down. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense, getting him to the ground for no gain.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Mateer. Firing to the right, complete. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? The Sooners moving quickly to the line. From the red zone, it's Ott. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
Second down, he'll throw it. It's complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. And the Sooners have it with a first and goal. Quarterback will keep it. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the third down and goal.
And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? Looking to throw on third and goal. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, we've got a winner in the battle of the Willamette Valley between Oregon and Oregon State. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way Michael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. That's reeled in. It's Simmons. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw, and pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they turn it into a defensive score.
execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Robinson. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Fires to the tight end. Looks as if Auburn will have enough for the first down.
It's important on offense to get the tight ends involved in the passing game. These are big fellas that can run. This guy's a big target, so nice job on that play.
They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Simmons. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Here comes Auburn to the line on first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Cobb. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Second down coming up.
Do my eyes deceive me?
Back to throw, time running.
That flat hatter?
Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that end run.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's looking to throw on third and short. He'll take a shot. And that one is picked off in the end zone. And the defender is...
Yeah, I haven't been doing face cam for this game. I've been alright, man. How you been?
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll bring it out. It's Cobb. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
Happy to hear that, man. I'm still a work in progress.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if any of you're this defense, you have an opportunity.
It's gonna be a
make
forever
statement
project,
here. Yeah, I know
like,
you guys went in
till I die.
and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Sooner Nation
Yep.
bearing down on this offense.
Still
on this huge
get discouraged a lot.
play. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guys
But I never quit.
I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
I might quit playing this game, though.
He'll do it himself. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Using his legs. It's Cobb. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
And you thought maybe in the second half this offense could just find a rhythm, find something to take advantage of this defense, but the defense has really had their number, not putting up a lot of points, and again, an empty possession right there.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. You talk about taking the wind out of a crowd. A 4th down conversion will do
No
that.
reason to apologize.
Up in here, excited.
I'm just shocked to see you.
And how about the conversion? The
Didn't
big
think I'd ever
4th
see you
down
again.
conversion here in the 3rd quarter to give yourself some life in a
Really
tight
makes me
ball
happy.
game.
This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. That was a nice pickup
After
running the drag route and finding that
COVID, I
quiet soft
didn't
spot in the
stream
zone.
as
Yeah,
consistently.
drag routes not only work against
So,
man coverage, they work against zone too. If you
I
can
have
find
much
the soft
following
spot,
anymore.
the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn that field, and you saw that right there.
Pressure coming. Pulls it in. It's Simmons. And he
I don't know how I
goes
got
out
that
of bounds
payoff.
after a nice pickup on that one.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now. They may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get 2 bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, and somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
But seriously, no reason to apologize.
Find a way to
We're
convert
good.
this 3rd down, or else they are really in trouble. From the gun, wants to pass. Working the big fella to the corner. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
3rd down and short is exactly what you want on offense because you can run the football, make the defense suck up, but you can also throw it. Nice execution, 3rd and short, now set up in a 1st and goal situation.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot.
Touchdown, Auburn! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates.
Thanks for
really good
coming by and
offensive
saying hi.
plays.
For real.
Backed up in a bad
Made my
position,
day.
Still fight your way out. They'll get you a touchdown. That's a great drive by the offense.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Not that my day was bad, but made me really
And
happy.
it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. That lead has been sliced to 7, and now they'll try to put something together here. To throw, it's Mateer. Grabbed behind the line, it's up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Sooners want to move quickly. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
Well, I think you're starting to see some examples of why this guy is inexperienced in a freshman quarterback, right? Obviously, he's thrown a couple picks earlier in the game. That scramble right there, he's got to get down. He's got to take care of himself and slide. Great job, nice athleticism, good decision to take off scrambling and help his offense, but you really are seeing his inexperience shine through here in this game.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
The Sooners come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
Those are some good days.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. Pull it near the sticks. It's up. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Third and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, third and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, first down.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Sooners with the first and 10. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Not only is the scoreboard on
What kind of work are you doing?
So too is time as we open the fourth. Final stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Spits it out to the back. Touchdown Sooners! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And the offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point is good. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. drive will start at the 25. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little breaks into the open. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean,
Wow,
when you can run
already
that on
impressed.
first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
And the Tigers can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting in those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Makes the grab. It's Simmons. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there.
At one point, I wanted, like, I don't know, when I was in my later 20s, thought about maybe going into med school or psychology or something.
Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Get it out to the supersonic guy. He did not make it. A stone wall on third down.
Third down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out, get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. Fourth down now upcoming.
Like, I had blockers there to the first down.
3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line.
What are you studying for?
The Sooner offense returns to the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. All down, but he has enough to move the
Nice, I'm sure
chains.
that pays well.
Great job by the offense there, getting the first down on the ground, staying in bounds, too. So if you're on defense here, you might want to start thinking about using your timeouts. You've got 3 in your back pocket, but trailing, you've got to start using them.
Hard running there. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain.
When you're a defensive defensive guy and you want to fire in and you want to go hit the quarterback.
I have my
but you
tackling
know
on conservative,
if I fire in,
and
he's just going to give the football up.
my guy
You gotta
still
be
can't
patient. You gotta
tackle the
understand what your
QB.
responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. But the problem is these guys are such good athletes. They're so hard to catch once they do pull the football. But it's kind of like the hidden hat trick. You know, where's the ball?
Let's get on you, man.
No, I picked this one up. No, it's gone.
Really?
This one? Nope, there it is. It's gone.
We need more people that want to
Pushed out of bounds at the
people.
22.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Motion from the wide receiver. Quick pass on the jet motion. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
You got to fight fire with fire. You got to fight speed with speed. There's a receiver with the ball out in the open field trying to get the corner, but a cornerback with the same type of speed and athleticism able to make the tackle. Nice job.
The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Mateer. Oh, they're after him. Setting up the screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive.
I moved to Montana
Still try to find your playmakers and
in
get them
May.
the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Management, your job,
Complete on third down.
club.
He will not get there.
Looking
A
at the
stop
airport.
on third down
Ramp
leaves him
agent
with a
working
fourth
on it.
down from the 18-yard line.
Hoping to
We've reached
Get
the
some
2-minute
business-
timeout. In all
businesses rolling.
likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound.
got it.
And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And this field goal attempt might just seal the deal by making it a 3-score game late.
Missed it.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Missed the field goal, missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game, but still a 14-point lead, guys. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20.
I'm in billing, so.
They'll go with a direct snap. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why
Throw
it
was that?
appears as though his team's going to be
Just
leaving here with a
on
no.
1 foot.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
GG's.
Incomplete pass, fourth down fails, and they'll turn it over.
After being stopped there on fourth down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation and put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with the loss.
And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee.
And how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success burning this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a
Thanks for coming
TFL.
by, man. Be hanging out the
And
stream
they'll
here.
take a knee.
Talk to you again.
We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching
Good luck with
staff.
everything.
And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All right, man. Have a good night. See everybody else, whoever is watching.